Hello everybody, welcome back for another video. Hope you're all doing well and that you're all having a great day. As always, a free way to support the channel is by leaving a like, by leaving a comment or comments, or by subscribing if you have not already done so. And without further ado, let's jump right into it. The cryptocurrency space, or dare I say, Bitcoin's price is a little bit all over the place right now. It says Bitcoin breaks $35,000. Why Bitcoin bulls aim a larger rally. I don't think that's even proper English, but we're not going to get into that. Bitcoin's price keeps going up and then almost instantly starts going back down. We've heard before over the last couple of months that this has to do with the fact that there are whales who are making sure that they move the prices up and down to be able to flush new users out of the space. The entire idea is, if you can get into the space, they can flush you out, you can sell your coins, and that they can buy them up at a lower amount. I believe we had news 3 times yesterday about institutions and hedge funds who were giddy and happy that prices had actually dropped so that they were able to accumulate more. A lot of the altcoins right now are doing quite well. However, at the same exact time, once again, Bitcoin is a gigantic magnet. And as such, as Bitcoin moves lower, other altcoins are doing the same. Bitcoin is only down by like a smidge, and I mean even if any. But the other altcoins are taking notice, if you kind of want to say that, and a lot of them have been pushed down. Some of them are still in the green, but a lot of them are under the pressure. It says Bitcoin could reach $40,000 when this happens. If I could only show you how many articles there actually were like this. Everyone's speculating that 40,000 is right around the corner. I believe if we hit 41 or 42,000, that's kind of the trend reversal indicator that we are still inside of a bull market. A lot of people do beg to differ, at least right now. There was even there are a lot of them, actually. I posted one yesterday on Twitter as well, but there are a couple of other ones, like even on other websites, asking people how they feel now about the market as compared to around 3 months ago when everyone assumed that Bitcoin was going to hit like $5 million in a week. A lot of the bullish sentiment has left, but this is mainly amongst people who are very new to the market. I warned you all before, this is not, and I'm sure you noticed this right now, this is not a get-rich-quick market. You may have read articles, you may have seen other things where people are talking about, I made $25 million in crypto. That takes years and takes a lot of patience, a lot of steady hands, as the kids say, and basically not selling, if you kind of want to put it in that way as well. It says Bitcoin to retest $35,000 as Dogecoin and XRP prices jump by 10%. This one says Bitcoin and Doge rally, Ethereum eyes upside break. The entire market looks like it is trying to move higher. Bitcoin is currently in the midst of a midlife crisis. I'm not really sure exactly what's going on with Bitcoin, but as we enter, it is Friday. It is Friday. We will see what happens, of course, as we get further into the weekend. Typically, people say that there's a bit of a lull during the weekend simply because other people don't want to trade. Maybe people want to have 2 days off. It could be a million and one things, but anyway, that's all the price news. It was basically Bitcoin's going up. Is Bitcoin going up? Kind of news. Yeah, anyway, that's the price news. Let's move on. In the most popular news story of the day, Paraguay is on track to make Bitcoin legal tender in their country following the announcement of the proposal of a bill to support the move. South American nation Paraguay is following El Salvador's lead and is on track to make Bitcoin legal tender following the announcement of the proposal of a bill to support the move. The bill proposal was affirmed by a member of parliament, Carlitos Rejala, who shot into fame in the past weeks. Paraguay could become the second country to embrace Bitcoin as legal tender, just like El Salvador. Parliament member Carlitos said the bill would help position the country to trail the next generation's path. The world-leading cryptocurrency Bitcoin has seen both worst and best days, not English, in the past few months as the cryptocurrency's energy-related FUD swayed prices away from their all-time high of $64,000. However, news of Bitcoin becoming legal tender in El Salvador has helped to cushion the market. Sure, I think it's actually the whales buying up everything that's actually causing the price movements. because for some reason, even a lot of people within the cryptocurrency space don't understand the significance of any country even thinking of announcing that they're going to sway away from the US dollar and allow Bitcoin to be legal tender within their country. Here's the tweet for it right here. He's doing the red eyes again. Almost made a joke, but I probably cannot make that joke on YouTube. If you are older than 25 and you've seen someone with red eyes, you know exactly what joke I was going to make. So this is very popular. It says Paraguay proposes a bill to make Bitcoin legal tender. This is huge. This is major. Will it have any immediate effect on our market? Probably not. But it'll be interesting to see exactly where this ends up going. The last time that we had news like this, the El Salvador bill was proposed, on Thursday? And by Monday, it was already a go. So would be nice. Let's hope it works. And yeah, tying basically directly into this as well. Here's a really good one. The president of El Salvador has announced the government will airdrop $30 worth of Bitcoin to every adult citizen in the country. The announcement was welcomed by Bitcoiners, with influencers speculating El Salvador's government will need to purchase the required Bitcoin it intends to distribute, adding more than $100 million in buying pressure on markets. This is only logical. How are they getting it to their citizens unless, they have to buy it? Because that's how it actually... Quickly Googled estimates of the adult population of El Salvador varied, with on-chain analyst Willy Woo targeting or tweeting that Bitcoin's global user base will grow by 2.5% thanks to the influx of 4.5 million Salvadorians. Others place the adult population at around 6.5 million, which is actually everyone within the country, with Yahoo Finance anchor Zach Guzman using the figure for some rough back-of-the-envelope calculation suggesting that $195 million worth of Bitcoin will be airdropped across the country. And then Changpeng Cao also made his estimate as well. And there's the president showing a gigantic screen with the number $30 on it. I don't know why the screen had to be that big. I feel like it could have just been like this portion of the screen, but I digress. So there's always backlash for news like this, and it's usually just nonsensical. However, crypto Twitter's euphoria may be slightly premature, as local publication Prensa Latina noted that El Salvador citizens will only receive the free Bitcoin after downloading the government-issued cryptocurrency wallet application. Now, hang in here with me. How the heck were these people going to get Bitcoin otherwise? A lot of the news that I saw after this news came out was, well, you got to download an app to get it. Did you think they were going to be mailing slips of paper that said $30 on it that had QR codes? Or, hanging with me here, it's the year 2021, or did you think that there would simply be an app that they would download and then they would get the free? That one seems a bit more. Everyone hanging with me? Okay, cool. Just making sure. Because I saw people being like, well, I guess it's not that free. You have to download an app. What planet are you living on? How are these people getting a digital currency that has no physical form? I'm constantly baffled at the news. I just really wish I could understand people's mindset when they make things like this. The point of the news is everyone in the country is going to receive free Bitcoin. Just download an app. A lot of the news is that, well, this is more centralized because you have to download an app. Well, you know what? You download the app and then you take it off of that wallet. Can anyone think of an easier way? Do you want these people to send their wallet address to the president and then say, hey, send the money there? Or does it just seem easier to have a Bitcoin app for the country that you can simply just tap as you go around and pay for things? Because I'm not really understanding. This is incredible news. I hope this happens. I hope this works out for all of them. A lot of you were not here many moons ago and probably do not remember this article at all. It says MIT undergrads can now claim their free $100 in Bitcoin. There were a lot of experiments many years ago where people were basically giving away free Bitcoin. Around 2010, 2011, there were, what were they? They were called Bitcoin faucets. They do not exist. Do not Google them because you will be terribly disappointed. Where basically Bitcoin was so brand new And the price was so low that people were basically giving away an entire Bitcoin or half of a Bitcoin every 30 minutes on the faucet. The problem was Bitcoin was worth nothing and no one wanted to use it. And therefore, as Bitcoin's price rose, these faucets quickly dried up and disappeared. This article, for those of you who are not looking at the screen, is from 2014, the 29th of October, 2014. The really fascinating part is that this was done as an experiment. They gave $100 worth of Bitcoin to all the undergrads in MIT just to simply see if these people would hold on to their Bitcoin. Now, for some things and giggles, if you actually go to look at the Bitcoin price, it was October 29th, 2014. This was the opener, and this was around the closer, roughly. The price barely moved. It was at $357. We're going to round up. If you had received this, you would have had roughly around a third of a Bitcoin. Like I said, rounding up. That means when Bitcoin hit $65,000 from the $100, you would have had a good 20,000 US dollars. When I saw this article over here, that there was going to be a $30 airdrop for everyone within the country, I knew immediately at least a fifth of the population, if not more. Because there are definitely people in El Salvador who don't believe in Bitcoin. I've been reading those articles as well. It's mainly like very aged people, if that's the kind of word you want to use, who don't believe in it. They want to still use paper money. Why are we not using the US dollar? What have you, so on and so forth. These people will either not claim their Bitcoin or will claim it and cash out immediately into the US dollar, thinking that it's a better idea. You can actually find the follow-up article to the MIT undergrads. It's from around 2019 or 2020. They were asking these people, what did you do with the $100 worth of Bitcoin that you received? 90% of them said they sold it. They were like, I went out to dinner that night with my friends. I went and got some new shoes. Some of them said they had to buy textbooks, which is fair because in the United States, textbooks are quite expensive. But the vast majority of them took it as someone imagine you walking down the street right now and someone hands you a $100 bill. The hugest portion of you are not going to be like, oh, let me save this and invest this. You're going to go use it immediately to go buy some dinner, to go buy something that you want that moment. So get ready for it, because I keep telling all of you, and I know a lot of you understand. Believe me, I'm not trying to be preachy. It's just more of this is going to happen. They're going to have that airdrop. And then in the future, these people will have no Bitcoin because they sold all of it thinking that it was just a passing fad. Anyway, that's the airdrop news. Can't wait to see what happens. And let's move on. Next up, also in very popular news, pioneering, digital artist Mike Winkelmann, better known as Beeple, has helped launch something called We Knew. That is WENEW. I think there's supposed to be a K in there, as in we knew it would happen, or we knew that it happened, but sure. Which will be a platform selling iconic moments in sports, politics, art, and fashion as non-fungible tokens. So this is another platform that is going to be launching. I do think a lot of these will be quite popular. This one has made the headlines because Beeple is involved in it. I did a rough calculation, quite a rough calculation, with my friend the other day, and I think Beeple's making like $2 million per month from the sale of his NFTs, which is a little insane. And even then, there's other factors inside of that as well. So the point is, this is very popular news. I thought I'd bring it to you because why the fudge not? They're only showing a 2013 Wimbledon victory. I feel like this is definitely in like a mega alpha mode website, because this is the only thing that they really have listed. I really hope that these things aren't expensive, because I would like NFTs in this state, as an art state, to become an everyday thing for people, so that people can, spend $20, $50, or $100 on something that is really special to them. But I have a very strange. No. I'll stop it. I assume these will be more affordable than other things that we are currently seeing on the interwebs. Anyway, there's another NFT platform going to launch, and I think it's going to be quite popular. Are those Bitcoins eating nachos? Are those smaller coins? Why does that one have a remote? I don't understand these photos, but I get a good laugh out of them. Anyway, that's the people we knew news. And let's move on. Next up, wow. Andreessen Horowitz, the Silicon Valley venture capital firm founded by Mark Andreessen and Ben Horowitz, so it makes a lot of sense, has announced the launch of a $2.2 billion crypto fund. The firm is radically optimistic about crypto's potential to restore trust and enable new kinds of governance. Andreessen Horowitz announced the launch of a new $2.2 billion crypto venture fund on Thursday. The Silicon Valley venture firm, also known as A16Z, I don't know what, was founded by Mark Andreessen and Ben Horowitz in 2009. A bunch of names, partners of the crypto team and Andreessen Horowitz explained the new fund will be titled Crypto Fund 3, okay? They said the size of the fund speaks to the size of the opportunity before us. Crypto is not only the future of finance, but, as with the internet in the early days, is poised to transform all aspects of our lives. The fund allows us to find the next generation of visionary. I don't feel like reading anymore. The point is, every single time the market drops, we keep getting news that all these rich people are getting into the market. Andreessen Horowitz this is not their first foray into the cryptocurrency space, FYI. They have mentioned many a time before that they have purchased crypto or into crypto. I don't think there's any exact numbers as to how much they hold. I don't think they've ever actually disclosed that, but logically, if they're launching a $2.2 billion crypto fund, we can probably maybe safely assume that the company, not sure, speculation, holds roughly around a high four-figure, if not a low five-figure amount of Bitcoin. Just going to throw that out there because it kind of makes a lot of sense. And I think they're going to be using this fund to not only invest in crypto assets, but also in early-stage cryptocurrency companies. So that's the daily. The market is moving sideways, maybe slightly up, and there are rich people announcing new funds to buy more cryptocurrency news. Long title, but you get it and it makes sense. And without further ado, let's move on. Next up, customers using the Bakkt, that is Bakkt, app can now apply for a debit card, which will enable them to be able to pay with Bitcoin at merchants that don't currently take cryptocurrencies. The virtual Visa card can be added to Apple Pay or to Google Pay to purchase thousands of items at thousands of retailers supporting the mobile payment system. For those of you who do not know what Bakkt is, Bakkt, it is from the New York Stock Exchange, who announced in 2018, 2019 that they were getting into the cryptocurrency space. They launched Bakkt. It wasn't too popular. The cryptocurrency market was in a kind of a bad state for a while. And then they've tried to really, come back sometime during this year. Not as popular as other platforms, but it's still the New York Stock Exchange's Bakkt, and therefore people are using it because of that. The entire idea of a crypto debit card may seem normal now, but many years ago it was absolutely terrible. The entire idea was, and I went to a couple places that actually had this. It was kind of like you had to pay with your phone, but not with your phone. You basically had to have a QR code on your phone from maybe another app that had to be scanned by a person at a store, and you had to wait for like the full confirmation time for Bitcoin's blockchain. It was horrible. So the fact that we have all these debit cards kind of floating around it's a nice. The other really, I guess there's not really much more to say about that except for that it's nice that in the future, people who are accumulating now will have a very easy way to be able to spend and or use their crypto. But like I said, I don't think a lot of these things are going to be taking off anytime soon. Anyone who's really in the market right now is expecting Bitcoin to either hit 50K, 65K again, 100K, 120K, and nobody wants to spend their Bitcoin on some nachos or some new sneakers and then be like one of the MIT people and be like, oh no, I should have kept it. Can you imagine how angry some of those people must be? Someone gave you a free $100 in Bitcoin that would have been worth 20K. Anyway, that's the Bakkt card news, and let's move on. And to finish things off, U.S. company Athena intends to supply El Salvador's new crypto-based economy with 1,500 Bitcoin ATMs. A company representative has confirmed the rollout will start small, trailing a few dozen machines to establish a business model. The Chicago headquartered firm plans to invest more than $1 million to install cryptocurrency ATMs, targeting regions where residents receive remittances from abroad. Along with installing the new machines, it will also hire staff and open an office to carry out operations in El Salvador. Very cool. The idea kind of is to have an easier method for people to be able to swap out of fiat and directly into Bitcoin. A lot of people, for whatever reasons, everyone has their own, still don't feel comfortable with cryptocurrency exchanges or what have you, and anything like that. So the idea is you have an ATM to be able to go to put your paper money into, scan your QR code, and therefore this is how you receive the Bitcoin. So I'm usually far too optimistic about a lot of things in life, but I'm very optimistic about the El Salvador thing. I feel like there's going to be like a huge amount of backlash, that more than we've already seen from the BIS, the IMF, and the World Bank. However, I think in the long run, this will definitely, I think in 15 to 20 years, this is my optimism speaking, they will definitely be in the history books as one of the first adopters of crypto, like major adopters of cryptocurrencies on the planet. But alas, that's just up for time to tell. As always, a very special thank you to my Patreon supporters. Professor Wally from Gunbot University, Roman Geba, Bitcoin, Ben, Arachno, Dave, Tony Ambroski, The Dealer's Den, Red Plump Tomato, Umnu, Wishniki, The Letter M, Stephen Dirks, Captain Something in the Z-Way, Lay, Crypto, Black Sheep, AJ Cut 5, Speedy 655, and Carlos was like, Mo Barazzi, Jojo Shaw Show, VB Nerd 21, Miguel Grolet, Lauren De Silva, Quoted Biddy, Bare Bones Mining, Troy Allgood, Space Case, Need a Miracle, Pattern Noster, Conan Oskip, Leg Day, Snacky Chan, Tolik Banan, Auspicious Agile and Blockchain, Navarro Williams, David James, Attila the Han, My Knee Just Cracked. That was not a name, my knee just actually cracked. Attila the Han, Yasha Harari, Utopia 569, Moonman High, XRP, Martin Stoyer, Nostromo, John Sarson, The Animal Reader, A Bibliophobia, Todd, Mullis, Adam, Graysick, Moha Maroni, Massive Ventures in Thailand, Jared Schneider, Wise Knight, Owl, 242 to the World, Bankroll Network, Crypto Artist, Cole D3D, Damien, Setsuna, Richie Rich 3, Vlad the Impaler, Paxis, Nick Mangialavori, Jim Gardner, Jeremy Fox, Minting Coins, Miller Hitch Test Everyday and Cowskips Leg Day, Yes to Crypto, Bodie McBoatface, sorry, Anytime Fitness, Monk's Corner Staff, Bake Me a Cake, Tigger Macho Nisa, On Crypto with Lionel, Crayola Michelle, URL, and Bolero Bastos. Thank you all very, very much for your support. Thank you to all the new Patreon members. Thank you to everyone who left a like, left a comment, has subscribed. Hello, all new subscribers. Woo! And to everyone who has supported the channel in their own way. That is also, I really, really thank you to everyone who has helped out any way that they are able to do so. At the momento, Bitcoin is currently at 34,164 US dollars. There's 35,000 and some change right there. Bitcoin is currently, at the time of me making this video, up by 3.82%. But this little slide down that we have right here is affecting all the other altcoins at the moment. Dogecoin is still up by 12%. I don't think there was any major Dogecoin news, but Dogecoin has been pumping, so we're going to see where that's going. XRP is currently up by 1.4%. You can see this slide down is definitely affecting the market. Solana's up by 6%. Anything else crazy? Crypto chain is up by 6.9%. Nope. Okay. Yeah. All right. Well, that's the Bitcoin slide down. I do hope you all enjoyed. I do hope that you all are having a great day, a great morning, a great afternoon, a great evening, wherever you are, wherever you might be. I do hope that it is absolutely fantastic. Thank you all once again for watching and or listening, and I will most certainly be talking to you all soon. See you.